Reid, considered to be by many the best fighter in the tournament, in against Cleveland Corder. Interesting young man. Corder is out of Kuna, Idaho. David Reid, up at 156 pounds, talked with us today about his hopes for 1996.
Well, I hope 96 brings me a great year. You know, starting out right now, you know, gold medal at the U.S. Championship, and to move on at the Olympic trials, to get a berth at the Olympic trials and win a gold medal there, and to go to the box office and then go to the Olympics and win a gold medal.
All right, as you look at these two young light middleweights, both 22 and Corder's 23. Reid is an inch shorter, and he began his boxing career in '85, and as far as Corder's concerned, he started in '83, but then he went away for a while. Interesting young man, Corder, fighting out of the blue, has his own gym, has two brothers that are boxers, Lucas and Lee, and he's a private investigator. Interesting guy. And he is a fellow that Gene Fulmer, former middleweight champion of the world, is very much interested in. In fact, he's down here from West Jordan or Salt Lake City, Utah, to watch this kid fight.
I think it's going to be an interesting bout, Tom, and the reason I say that is because Corder has absolutely nothing to lose. Reid billed as one of the best boxers pound for pound in the whole movement, and Corder says, I have nothing to lose, so I'm going to go up there and deliver. And so it's going to be interesting. He's an aggressive type boxer. He comes at you. He's tough on the inside. Reid is a stylist.
Well, if Reid's going to throw those overhand looping right hands, Corder's going to lay one on him. He reacted very quickly to that rather wild punch by Reid.
Reid is going to have to move side to side, I believe. I don't think he's going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with Cleveland Corder.
Reid won the Olympic Fest in '93 and again in '95. He won the U.S. Nationals in '94. The guy that he beat up on mostly was a fellow you saw a moment ago, David Pillock. He was really Pillock's nemesis. Reid in the red. He's wearing a blue hat. Forget about that. He's fighting out of the red corner, has the red gloves. Nice jab. Out of Philadelphia.
Corder has missed a lot, but that doesn't discourage him from throwing, Tom.
Oh, no. Well, he's going to be very tough to discourage. Reid is a very good boxer, and you can see a beautiful jab and a beautiful right hand behind it. In fact, the doubled a hook. He hit him low and then came right back up and caught him with the hook to the jaw and then threw the right hand behind it. Reid knows what he's doing out there, which is not to say that Corder, a very tough guy, can't hit him a punch and hurt him.
Well, Reid is coming at him now, and then Reid is going back. In fact, Reid's direction is frontwards and backwards when really it needs to be side to side. He needs to be countering against Corder right now, catching him off guard and scoring like that. Instead, he's choosing to face him head to head.
Well, you just watch these two, and Reid is such a good boxer that I don't think that he really thinks Corder can hurt him. I'm sure Corder can at 156 pounds. Young, talented kid. He can hurt you if he catches you just right. Anybody can, but Reid is really a very fine boxer. He will dance his way out of trouble, and he will hit you with the double hook and throws a right hand to the body every now and then. Comes back with a left and a right and backs up and catches Corder. Despite Corder's hard work, he can't get to Reid to hurt him.
And he went backwards at that time. If he had swiftly stepped to the side, he could have caught Corder again. Reid says he's very comfortable with this weight class too, Tom. We asked him what it was like to move up from 147. He says he has more power. He feels very comfortable in it. He says, this is my weight class.
Well, he is giving Corder a boxing lesson. Make no mistake about it. Nice left-right combination. There's the end of round number one. Reid looked very impressive.
Settle down a little bit, okay? Settle down. Your jab is beaten. Relax. Stay behind your jab, okay?
Round two coming up in a moment gives us a chance to take a look at Reid and some of the action that the talented fighter comes up with in round one. Nice left again. Steps away and eyes Corder.
Okay? Stay behind the jab.
That's a very good boxer, man.
That is
no mistake about it.
Stand and deliver approach by David Reid. Scored very nicely on those two occasions.
the start of round 2, they want Quarter wiped off a little bit. No big problem. All set. Referee is Steve Belia.
Reid takes his instructions, Tom, by the Olympic coach, Al Mitchell. Reid, out of Philadelphia, has been working with Mitchell for several years. Mitchell just named this year as the head coach of the 1996 Olympic team.
This, I think, is about a 20-foot ring, man. And Belia couldn't get out of the way. And for a moment there, all 3 of these guys were involved. Belia trying to keep them. Giving Reid a caution about keeping his head up.
That was a warning, as a matter of fact. In the old system, they would deduct the point from Reid, but now they add 2 scoring blows onto the computer, this time in the favor of Cleveland.
Yeah. I think Quarter's going to need all the help he can get. As willing and as tough as he is, why,